And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. It is already September the 14th, Tuesday. Hope your morning is going well. We need to start off with a story coming in this morning from Clark County Hot Topics. If you live in Clark County, expect delays this morning. Let's go and pull up the pictures of this. This is Highway 512 is shut down this morning. Emergency officials are on the scene of an 18-wheeler rollover accident. Again, that's on Highway 512 in the curve near Highway 18. This happened around 3:30 this morning. No injuries reported. That's good. But expect delays on 512. It's currently closed while they assist to get the 18-wheeler flipped back over. Firefighters from Pachuta and Harmony Fire Departments are on the scene helping out with this, along with the Sheriff's Department, state troopers. A big scene there. Again, this is Highway 512. A tow truck is there, and as we pull up the pictures here from Clark County Hot Topics, as you can see, the truck rolled off the road there and flipped over. As we look at this, a mess there. Again, so if you go to work Highway 512, any of that route there, expect delays. It's closed at this point. Some more close-ups there where the truck turned over. But again, Highway 512, if you travel that way to or from work, expect delays this morning. So that is going on now. So keep that in mind as you plan your day there, different route there. And again, that's in the curve near Highway 18. That's been going on since 3:30 this morning. It'll be a little bit before they get that cleaned up and where you can travel through there. Good morning. I hope your morning is treating you well as we start out today. Hurricane has come on shore right before. We talked about this before it happened. It was at 70 miles an hour around 9:30, 10 o'clock last night, and it was showing that it could pick up, and it did. It made it to 75 miles an hour just over the Category 1 when it slammed in the Texas coast last night. Still traveling this morning at 69 miles an hour. We'll look at radar here in just a second and show you where it is. Lots without power. As we look at this, we go to the power outage map this morning and pull this up. Texas, at this point, has 362,000 people without power. Louisiana has nearly 100,000. Right at the mark there. And as you come in to look at Texas here, the map of where all of this is, and this is going to be where she slammed in and come across there without power and making its way toward Louisiana this morning. That was a little slow, wasn't it? This area right through here without power as she came ashore there. So keep those folks in mind there. Louisiana, as we pull this and look, and a lot of these folks in Louisiana still without power from that first storm that come through. And these areas down here near New Orleans. So a mess on their hands as rains get ready to come into this. Now, the National Weather Service changed, and we'll also look at the slide there from the National Weather Service. Originally, they had the Meridian area under a flash flood watch for this afternoon into tomorrow. That's been moved south now, closer to the Hattiesburg area. As when the hurricane come ashore, it took an immediate right instead of going north. It cut more to the east quicker instead of traveling north and then east. So that's going to spare the Meridian area from a lot of this. Lauderdale County, Newton County at one point was in the cone. That's no longer the case. That's changed a little bit. So there we go on that. All right, let's get things rolling here and talk to you about the weather and what to expect today. As we pull this up and we start with the National Weather Service, we go back, record highs, record lows, 1980. And boy, that sure has made the news a lot there on record highs. 101 on this date back in 80. It was 1902 that we had a record low of 43. Nowhere near that this morning. As we look at what's going to be going on today, we do have that rain chance this afternoon. Higher chances there from the Laurel area and near Hattiesburg, Brookhaven. This is that area there that's going to have the chances of flash flooding. Light chances here, 81, 82 in Philadelphia. And the further north you go through there, you'll get up near Louisville about 82, tapping right at 83 as we look at this. Greenville will make 86 today. As we cross the state line and go in Tuscaloosa, we got 82 there today, as well as Demopolis, all through Geiger, Alabama, and Livingston, Alabama, the University of West Alabama. Going to be about 82 there as well today. Now, this is what I was talking about, the 2 to 5 inches of rain, the threat there. Barely getting into Clark County, Shibuda, right in this area has a chance of getting that. And then southward toward Hattiesburg, McGee, and we'll watch all of this area here as we get down into Clark and Jasper counties, especially this afternoon. But 2 to 5 inches of rain southward toward the coast there expected this afternoon. And again, we'll watch it closely for you, and should any of that become a threat to anywhere in our area, we'll jump on that and let you know about it and go live to tell you more about it. As we look at what is going on from the National Hurricane Center, this is definitely something we're going to want to watch right here. This is coming off the coast of Africa, an 80% chance of developing as it makes its way. Now, it could come right on through here, and we'll look at the models in a moment and head toward the Gulf and through here. We'll watch. Not in concrete yet. This is Nicholas as it makes its way across Texas toward Louisiana this morning, and a 60% chance here on the eastern coast of this affecting someone. Something to watch as we look at this. This is originally, as I said last night, this coned area last night came up and then twisted and came this way. It hooked almost immediately after it come ashore and went toward Louisiana, and parts of southern southwestern Mississippi will get into this cone with this rain. And it's going to come right across here, and this is where that 2 to 5 inches of rain will come into play there. As we look at the hurricane force winds, these areas here are going to be affected by this, and you can expect power outages all the way through here in Louisiana. Maybe a portion right there, a little bit of wind there in the southwestern corner of Mississippi. The majority of everything will happen in Texas and Louisiana as we look at that. Rain, Lake Charles to New Orleans is going to be flooded. We've got, with the storm, up to 20 inches in some areas. It's going to get all this rain. That's a bunch. Now, let's pause a minute and go back over to radar and take a look at what's going on this morning with this as we pull this up here. It come ashore right now, moving at 69 miles an hour, wind gust of 86 miles an hour, moving to the north-northeast at 9 miles an hour this morning. And if you'll look at this, the eye of this hasn't quite made it to Houston yet, but will come on that eastern side of Houston and then hook. And I've been right through here many a time here, Deer Park, Galena Park, Pasadena, Texas, right through there. It's going to cross 59 and come on across and then go just north of Beaumont near Lumberton. And this puts Beaumont on that eastern side of this with more rain. If you'll look at that, Lake Charles, all this area, Lafayette included, in Baton Rouge is in the eye of this thing of the. That's going to be through Thursday right there. And as you'll see here, this is what we were talking about on Mississippi, that southwest corner right in there. And that's Lanehart, Mississippi. These areas here are going to be included in that rain there. Now, we'll get some showers, but it won't be like this area here that's getting flooded from all of this. All right, let's back out here and go down and take a look at these tropical of what we possibly might be having coming up as we move back over here. And this is early. As we watch, this is that storm that's coming off the coast of Africa. As it comes across here, it does have that shot of moving right through here and up through the Gulf. Still too early to be certain, but the models are suggesting that. So a heads up on that as we watch that over the next few days. Hadn't developed fully yet, but it is definitely something that we want to watch on that. So lots to see, lots to do on those storms there as we watch that closely. As we go back to take a look at what else we have to offer on weather this morning, a little warmer than average as we look at the temperatures for the next 10 days. A little bit red there in the Mississippi area. And as we go to our 7-day forecast, let's dig into this. What do we expect today? Now, if you've got some stuff to do outside, possibly that 50% chance of rain will move into the forecast after 2 o'clock. And we saw that yesterday. That came up from Lauderdale. Well, actually started there around just north of Marion, about there at the 4-lane, and went northward through there toward Lauderdale. A lot of rain came down through there. The west side of the county, a light sprinkle yesterday afternoon. We could have more of that this afternoon, those sporadic showers. But a 50% chance, if you've got something going on in the afternoon, after 2 o'clock, be ready for that. High of, 81. That's not bad. And look at tomorrow. Anybody see that? 76 for a high. I like that. 60% chance of rain, though, and that's what's bringing these temperatures down. We'll get that again as we look at this after lunchtime tomorrow. After 1 o'clock, the rain moves in. By Thursday, 60% chance of rain also. And again, that's going to be an after lunchtime event. And the further we get in toward the weekend, look at this Friday, 70% chance of showers there, but 83 for the high. So it's going to be a wet Friday most likely into Saturday with a 60% chance. And as we look at this weekend, possibility of showers in the afternoon each day as well. We may have some peaks of sunshine before it's all said and done, but for the majority, we've got a wet week ahead of us. So plan on whatever you've got doing during the week to make sure to get that done before lunchtime. You'll get wet there. As we look through September the 28th, as we head toward that October there, look at these highs, 82, 81, not budging there. That's not bad at all. Tuesday the 21st will be our warmest day for the next week and a half to 2 weeks there. So we got a lot to be thankful for on that as we get on that. Temperatures are looking better and better as we go along. Well, let's go back now and take a look at radar and look at rain showers and what all we have going on right now in the area. And let's pull this up so you can see what I'm seeing. As we go back into our area here, and we do have some light showers this morning as we zoom in all this. Clark County getting some light shower activity this morning. Let's turn on location so you can see. As we go to this... Lake Edens, light rain this morning as we go to up and follow this here. Just north of Enterprise, some showers there around Clarkdale High School as we get on into Lauderdale County, and that's going to be just to the east of Dunn's Falls, some light showers. The further north we go, we've got light showers stretching from Dalewood across Lauderdale, NAS Meridian up to the Samdale Monument. On into Kemper County, light shower activity. Nothing is really heavy. It's just that little bit of a light sprinkle occurring this morning. And again, that'll fade away, and then we'll get some more showers this afternoon. But be careful. That's that old rain that gets on the roads that makes it very slick. So be careful this morning no matter where you're going. A little bit, we didn't talk about Newton County there. I-20, right around Hickory, we got some showers over to Rose Mobile Homes in that area there. We've had some sprinkles all the way over to Lazy Boy in these areas here. Decatur looks okay at the moment. But that's a quick look at what we've got. Some showers out here to the west as we go through Neshoba County here on the west side here. Carthage getting a little bit wet all the way up to Burnside Park. And as we get into Winston County there, Noxapater, y'all got a little bit of rain there. And Macon looks pretty good there. Not so much going on there. But again, most of this is just that old light stuff that will go away here in just a little bit. And we'll get that chance later this afternoon. Big thank you to Lamar Hembry. How are you this morning? Watching. Also, a good morning going out to Miss Joyce Stamper. How are you? Mike Moore's up morning. Also, Donna Roseman watching light rain there in Preston. It is. Kathy Spence, good morning to you, along with Joanne Vanderpool watching from Causeyville. Always great to hear from Causeyville. Charlotte Gray's got Philadelphia all lit up this morning with the coffee. Do appreciate that. Miss Brian Troy, how are you doing there? Also, Miss Joyce Snowden Godwin. She's up in Adam today there in the Tennessee area. Terry Ray, Laura Lee, how are you? Also, Miss LaWanda Grantham all the way up there in Porterville, Mississippi. Hope everything's good there. Sissy McKee is up. Good morning to you. Tammy Havert, how are you doing? Always good to see you. Glad you're up and at 'em today. Also, Kathy Garrett is up. Thank you for watching. We appreciate that. And Charlie Wiggins up as well. Remember, Clark County, as we brought this up just a little bit ago, accident there involving an 18-wheeler overturned. Let's go back and show that picture if you're just now tuning in. This is Highway 512 is shut down now due to an 18-wheeler accident. So if you travel Highway 512 to work, it is shut down right now. Emergency vehicles are on it, and we'll have some more, and we'll post this as soon as they're open this morning so you can get back to normal. But, again, that's the scene that we're looking at on Highway 512 today. Just a mess there. Avoid that area if you can. So that's where we are. We do appreciate that. I'll be back soon. We got Candace showing up here in just a little bit there. Coming in at 8 a.m. Hope you'll join us. We got a lot to talk about today. What's going on with all these storms that have moved through the area, what's happening across America, things that affect you. That's what we like to talk about. So we'll see. Thank y'all. I do appreciate it. Make sure to join us there. And if you've got something you want to share, you feel like somebody else ought to know about, inbox us. We'll be glad to get that message out there. If you got something going on in your church, yeah, we'll share that also. A lot of that happening today. Thank y'all so much. And we'll see you back in, about an hour and 15 minutes from now. Thanks a bunch, and God bless, and we'll see you soon.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by